My name is Emmett Loverde. I am the screenwriter of a script here at AOF called Codec.
Authorities believe this man, Jesse Cambridge, is behind the reign of terror, which began late last year with the first disaster at the Stockholm decom facility. 120,000 people are now dead.
Well, Codec, basically, if you've studied biology or anything like that, you know that there's an awful lot of redundancy in the human body, a lot of repetitive cells that make up one organ or one part of the body, and that's very similar to what you find in digital data, especially photographs and things like that, where there's a lot of redundancy. That you'll have the same formula repeated over and over again for each pixel in a picture. And I thought it'd be very intriguing to apply the concept of removing redundant data to a human body.
First chance I get, I'm gonna kill you with my bare hands.
That wasn't my doing.
One of your little escapades killed my sister.
Mr. Ranson, only one person has ever broken into Codecom, and it wasn't me.
Who was it?
You.
Earth's population in the near future has gotten so overcrowded that 1/3 of the population is kept in a compressed state at any given moment. That way there's less need for food and less resources, electricity, etc. And this is working very well, except for one thing. All of the codecs that are used to compress people and decompress them are stored in a central computer, and somebody has hacked into it. And somebody is feeding the wrong codecs, and they're murdering tens of thousands of people all at once.
The monitored picture shifts to an X-ray view of Rita's body. Something small is attached to her liver, with a tendril extending up to her heart.
That is called a biobomb. It's made entirely of organic materials. The agent doesn't even know it's inside her.
I wouldn't want to suggest that writing a sci-fi action adventure script is any kind of a formula, but I knew I needed a lot of gadgets, I needed a lot of big ideas, and I needed a lot of things that you've never seen before. And I have to tell you, coming up with some of that stuff was really tough. Because, you know, I would just sit there and go, what's a new way to cross a bridge? What's a new way to perform surgery on a person? What's a new way to ride a subway? And it was fun coming up with new technologies, or technologies that were just one step further than where we are now. And it's interesting, actually, because some of the things that are in the script are starting to happen, which is, you know, good and bad for me, but it makes me look like a visionary, so I'm happy about that.
If that line is cut, her heart stops beating. Then it detonates. If she's compressed, it detonates. If she's excited or threatened, and enough adrenaline is released into her bloodstream, it detonates.
The best advice that I can give to an aspiring writer is let nothing stop you. I find often that when I'm working on a screenplay, I actually am also a playwright, and so I dabble in both worlds. And I find a lot of times that inspiration will hit me in the middle of the night. I'll be buzzing and I won't want to go to sleep. I'll just be like, I got an idea. And my best advice, first of all, is when that stuff hits you, just do it. Write it, because first of all, those ideas might not be there in the morning. If you write them down and read them later, you might not know what you were talking about later. Inspiration is one of the most valuable things, and do not let it pass by. That's the best advice I can give to any writer.